your action figure aficionado here, bringing you NECA's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles GameStop exclusive figures. Now these are loosely, well, not loosely, but these are basically the San Diego Comic-Con releases, just with out some of the accessories in new packaging, of course, that, as you can see in the bottom corner of each of the figures, it does say only at GameStop. See? So, what we have here, I got the complete set. Now, they're currently in stores and are about $22.99, $23.99, somewhere around there. So you can get the whole set for around $100. I know that sometimes on eBay they're going for a bit more, but honestly, if you just look around, they're out there currently. Now, given that these things are so awesome, they probably will go up eventually in value. So if you want to hold on to an extra set mint, that's fine and dandy. But I almost didn't get this set because I got the 1/4-inch scale ones, and I'm like, I don't need the smaller ones. But then basically other people online just posting such cool pictures that they were taking on these things. I'm like, they sold me. I got to try and get a set myself. So what you have here is a window box with little J-hooks for peg hanging. So if you want to display them, you can just display them either by hanging them or just set them up like I have displayed here. And as you see, they all come with a little slice of pizza and their weapons. I do intend to unbox these and kind of play around with them, see how they mesh with some of my other figures in this scale, and go from there. But let's see here. So each figure has a individual box artwork, which is basically just the figure itself, kind of in NECA true fashion. Same with the back. They have their individual names, pictures, poses, various other things you can do with this, and then a classic picture from the old VHS release from the 1990 movie, which of course is what these figures are based on. So it's pretty cool to actually get true movie star figures. I mean, granted, in the 90s I did enjoy the Playmates movie star figures too, but these truly do look like they jumped right out of the screen. The blurb on the back is not specific to each one though. Nothing special about the bottoms. Let's see, they just got a simple piece of tape holding the upper flap on the lid shut, so it should be fairly easy to remove these things and keep the boxes intact for storage, traveling, etc. And now they have been freed from their plastic prisons. Diligently, very carefully removing them. I have heard stories, and I can see why, like in particular, Leonardo swords can break at the hilt. So when removing them, definitely be careful to avoid potential snaps. And now as far as packaging, they are secure in their packages. NECA really did a nice job getting them in there and trying to keep them safe and still create something that's packaged and looks nice. The turtles themselves only had one thin wired black twisty tie holding them in across the waist section, which I thought was nice. It wasn't overly done, so that one twisty tie was fairly easy to remove. NECA has had a history of liking twisty ties a lot, especially if you're familiar with their Staction figures for Masters Universe that came out roughly 2005-ish. Those things were hard to get out. These guys have been freed, and you can see I have their accessories all laid out in front of them. Each one comes with their own set of interchangeable hands. So of course you could swap any handout really that you wanted to on them. I haven't played around with any of that just yet, but that'll be coming up in the video. The hands that were packaged with them are definitely are of the same set, but then the second set that comes packaged in the bubble tray with the figure is unique to each character. I did not realize this, but I did not realize that the actual bandana was going to be in itself a removable or posable accessory. I knew that these were hard plastic versus the quarter scale, which are cloth, because I love positioning those to create different effect. Each one, as you can see, came packaged with an alternate sculpt in their bandana to give you an idea of which way they'll rest. And Leo and Don came packaged with one style, while Raph and Mikey came packaged with the other ones. But if you want them to flip-flop, NECA gave you the opportunity to make that happen all yourself. Just first impressions, I am glad I got these things. I can't stress that enough. They are just beautiful action figures. These guys look like they're ready to mingle with the best of them. Yeah, just to take a Mattel Classics Lion-O and Mattel Masters of the Universe Classics Snake Armor He-Man there, just to kind of give you an idea that it's nice to have all these classic figures in this scale that mesh so well together to create one unified playing universe for all us grown-up geeks out there. And alright, let's just give you a glimpse at some of their accessories here. Start with Donnie and his bow staff with some nice detailing in the center. And then just the extra bandana, you can tell, just look at the different wash that they have on there just to give it some vibrancy. The slice of pizza. Seems to be more olives on it than I usually care for myself. And let's see, Donnie's extra set of hands. Look at the creases in the flesh for that. Just in the fingernail, just see that. So his other hand is the same. So that's what we got for Donnie. Raph's bandana, a little bit harder to get a good wash on it, kind of just some dark spots. Raph's hands are, his extra set is more of a semi-open look to it. Same with that one. Love the detailing on all this stuff. Comes with the two size. Pizza yet again. Mikey's got a better look to the bandana. His extra set of hands, more like along lines of just giving a good thumbs up. He's got two nunchucks, which have a twiny kind of thin material to connect them. Just because I showed all the rest. Leo's. And his hand, he's got like a wide open hand, so palm out, looks like it could hold something. Whereas his katanas, they wouldn't be holding those. I really enjoy the detailing on this right here. It just really makes it look nice. We got Donnie up close here, just checking out some of the detailing on him. Nice up and close. since the hands are interchangeable, they would pull off here. This is sculpted onto the forearm, this little wristband, and then they just snap right in. So he's got a pivot right there, you can see in the base of his wrist, so his hand can go in and out with that particular motion. Then of course the peg gives it a full swivel. He's got a swivel, a mild one at the upper forearm, and then at the base of the bicep, and then the elbow joint itself goes there. Shoulders appear to be, you can see the mechanism under there, and then his his particular strap here, since the straps are all unique to each turtle, which allows for them to be pretty cool. So just to give you a detailed look at the back there, this is where the bandana can disconnect and you can try the other ones. He still has like all of them I should say have this, an upper torso joint as well, plus a lot of movement at the hips, knees, ankles. Donnie's does take a little work to slide into those ribbons or the little knots that are tied there, but they do hold it relatively nice. Close up of Raph through his size in there. Much like the large scale based on the movie, Mikey doesn't really have a place to go with his chucks other than just tucking them in the side. Just a quick glimpse. Very smiley, party happy guy on that face there. Stern as always. Leo. And the back of his that houses his katanas. Now, just out of sheer morbid curiosity, I do want to just switch out a bandana. So, Donnie, actually, very long peg on these bandanas. I didn't really take note of that before, so they go in pretty deep to get the desired. And yes, the peg isn't just a straight line shaft, it's actually got a little bit of a protruding end to it that allows for a good snap in the figure, and with a little bit of force using the palm. So that's how the bandana mechanism works, which is an unusual feature, but I do like their attention to detail on all this. And it's pretty obvious as to why Donnie and Leo have their bandanas going this way, because the straps on their harnesses actually make it a little bit harder to get the movement in that direction, since they cross that particular shoulder on both of them. Then Mikey and Raph don't really have any obstructions, so they probably just got the alternate one just to kind of mix it up, I would assume. Anyway, I gotta say, NECA really outdid themselves with these the 7-inch series turtles that I was really hesitant on picking up, and I am a firm believer in this product now, and I cannot express myself that I'm how awesome these guys truly are. And I sure hope that NECA can put out some other movie figures that truly match this. So, this is Spoon. As always, if you enjoy watching these videos, please give a like and subscribe to the channel, Action Figure Aficionado. Going to continue keeping it mint. Catch you on my next review.